Hello, Jane Fays here from Sydney, Australia. Well, last weekend I created this image transfer. It started with a magazine image, and before I pulled it off the plate, I just laid down a whole lot of marks onto the plate and then pulled the print as is, and I haven't added anything else to it. So I was pretty happy with that, and I thought I'd just let the video run this week while I try and do something similar and just replicate this style of gel printing. The image I'm going to use is this. Hopefully I'll have success. I haven't had great success today. I've had lots of not terribly successful transfers. Not sure whether it's all too hot here at the moment in Sydney, or whether I'm just a bit out of touch because I've been away with my work. Who knows? That's the nature of gel printing, really. So I'm going to try again with this image, and hopefully we'll get a nice transfer that I can then build into that collage. Well, not really a collage, but all that beautiful mark making on the plate. So it's very hot here in Sydney, so my hands are very sticky. That could be why I'm not getting a good transfer. Hopefully this will be a good one though. Okay, how did we go this time? Hey, that's a nice one. I'm happy with that. Be encouraged. That doesn't always work out. So I'm going to actually remove this text here. I don't need all that advertising on and text for this one. So I'll just sort of ease that in a bit, and I'm going to leave some of those marks around the image. So what I'm going to do is replicate some of these marks that I did last time. So I'm going to use a fan brush to add some circles and semicircles. I'm going to add in some textured wallpaper. I have some mark making tools and stamps. I have a bit of cardboard here that I made these marks with, and textured wallpaper. So I'll grab those and I've got a variety of wallpapers here, so some gorgeous ones that I've collected. Really make beautiful marks. I might try this one today actually. So first of all, I'm going to do the fan brush. Looking for my orange. Here we go. I'll just use this palette for my paints. I'll just bring that down a bit more. I might add another colour into that, a bit of yellow. And I hope you can see that. Just going to bring the brush into both colours and do a circle there. I'll just go over that slightly, not too much. I think often we try and make things a bit too perfect, so I might just do one down there too. A bit more of that orange on that edge. Okay, That will do. And then we'll add in some, pop that in the, I'm going to do some of the black marks. I'm not going to overdo it. I just want to show you some basic techniques. And maybe just a couple up there. This is nothing very exciting. These will have to dry a bit. I'll bring in a bit of brown. There's my, I do like these warm tones. And get just something to pounce those colours. Mix them all together, and I'm going to just use this and take it up into there. Am I going down far enough? I'll just do a couple more. And ease that on. Like that. And I'm just, sorry, put it under the camera, just doing a couple more up the top here, and I mean that black will still be a bit damp, but that's okay. And I'm just going to dry that now, so excuse the hairdryer. Dry some of those layers. And really it's about responding to the patterns in her dress as well. So you could put some, you could really just, you know, accentuate that pattern as well. I haven't done that for now, but I'm going to now use my wallpaper, and I think I will use a mixture of brown and orange to get some pattern in there. This time I'm going to use a little brayer. These are transparent colours, so hopefully they won't be too strong. And I'm just rolling that onto my wallpaper. I'll need a bit more there, a bit more orange. I'm a bit of a mess this afternoon. Normally a little bit more ordered, but there we go. So we're just rolling it on the wallpaper here, and just easing on some pattern there. And again, a bit more here, and up in that top corner there. It's quite bold. I might lift some of that off. With some tissue. And I don't normally leave the video running, because I usually take quite a bit of time to just work out what I want to put on here. I'm just going to dry that a little bit more. A bit damp, but that should be okay for now. And then what I'm going to do is, I do love this ghost gum, which is much softer in colour. Just let me turn that over, and I'm going to put much more of the pattern from the wallpaper. Just, I try and limit the different patterns, but then duplicate them, repeat them in different colours. So this hopefully will be quite a bit across the middle bit here, where it doesn't matter if it's on her face. And the wallpaper is quite absorbent, so it can take quite a bit to get the layer on as thick as you'd like. So I've used quite a bit there, and it's still quite patchy. Go over this bit here, I think, and pop that in the middle here. Okay, and maybe just a little bit more up in that top corner. It's probably got a bit too much on there. Okay, so you can see the beautiful pattern on there as well. I might just roll that up here. Try and get rid of those lines and just create that pattern again, taking it off the brayer there. And I think I will leave her there. I think I'm just going to try and clear some of that paint away from her face. There's a tiny black mark there. Not sure when that got there. Perhaps it was caught a bit on the wallpaper. So it looks a bit messy, but let's see how it goes. I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to put some matte medium on, and I think it needs a bit of orange down here, but I'll leave that for now. I think very busy. It's important to, I find that I like to dry all this well, and then I'm going to put the matte medium on. And pull it onto a piece of board here. So just, I've got my brayer, got my matte medium, and let's hope everything dried sufficiently. I don't want it smudging now. Really make that moisture evenly right out to the edges. When you're building up these layers, it is harder to pull a complete print, just because of the amount of paint on the I'm just going to use that board underneath as to register my paper, and giving that a good massage. My dirty hands, thankfully that's on the back. Giving it a good massage. As I said, it's really warm in Sydney here today. Sorry about the noise. Hopefully this will create a nice print. So I'm drying the matte medium through the cardboard. So this is like a 280 GSM. So it's quite a heavy cardstock. So it takes a little while for the warmth to get through to really dry that matte medium, just a little bit longer than it does when you're printing onto tissue. So I would probably also like to just leave it a bit longer as well, but I don't want to leave the video running while you're just looking at the back of the cream bit of cardboard there. So let's see how this goes. Let's hope it's oh, don't you love all those gooey edges? Whoa. Let me just hold that down. Pulling up quite nicely. It is quite busy, but I think, so this bottom circle isn't pulling as well, but that's just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. That's not too bad. I haven't seen it the right way up yet, so I'll leave it there for you. So as I said, it was a similar technique to the one I did last week, which was this week. And today we've done this. So we've done our magazine image transfer and building up marks on the plate and then pulling it into one big print, which works quite nicely. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.